Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day and had a wonderful weekend. Happy Father's Day belated to those who celebrate that or have children. This is my first one, so it was a lot of fun. We got some time in the pool and had a good time. So anyways, take a quick look here at the back-end liquidation data. We want to kind of double check a few things, see if there's any incentive for the price to break out or break down. A lot of times liquidation really close to price action will allow that to happen. We can kind of see this here between 18 and 18.5, that range of 18.5 cents to 18 cents even. A lot of liquidation here locally. From a macro perspective though, the bigger picture is about 21 cents. Obviously that's the local high. We're a long ways from that, but the general consensus here is that liquidation is close in both the 17 and 18 cent range, above and below the price. But the problem here is liquidation delta is super bearish. So we're going to take we're going to need more volume to get through this here. So this basically tells us we have a lot more people, or just in general, in a heavier accumulation of shorts than longs in the market right now. And we need to see that kind of shifting momentum in order to see that squeeze to the upside. Okay, without volume, really not much is going to happen. Okay, now we take a look here at the last 1 month of open interest. We can kind of see a little bit further here, specifically 18.5 and 20 cents, those two areas of open interest locally. Those will be local resistances for us. And just so you know, 18.5 is like right here at that that's a 50-day simple moving average. So daily time frame, what's this tell us here? We're still in a descending trend, folks. Wait until we break above this descending trend before you want to consider a trade. That's really the simple way to understand it. We'll draw a trend line out here just to kind of give you some perspective on what to look for. Trend lines are helpful to kind of give you perspective on moving averages and trend lines. Right now we're still below that trend. Until we break up at least above the 20-day SMA, we have no reason to take a long position. Okay, it's just kind of how it works. Also, furthermore, these larger type of triangle patterns here, they do end up breaking to the downside more often than not. But again, there's a lot of factors involved here too that we got to recognize. Bitcoin, if it pulls back any further, I think Dogecoin is gonna struggle. So that's just my thoughts. What are yours? Comment below if you get a chance. Let me know where you're at. But everything else, minus money flow index being high, is bad. There's nothing good here telling us that we've shifted momentum or we're back on track. The only reason money flow index is high is because we had that a low volume weekend. That doesn't really help too much. Once more, pay attention to volume. The more volume we have in this coin, the more likely we are to see further upside. So if the volume starts to increase, we'll be in a much better position to take along with confidence. For right now, it's just kind of like you're just shooting blanks right now, trying to figure out if it's going to stick or not. It just doesn't make any sense to take trades based on a type of situation that we're in right now. It's not a good situation. Easy way to understand it. So MACD is converging. Yes, that's great. Awesome little momentum shift. It's natural capitulation though. We also see we're under 50 on the RSI on the 4-hour. Till we're over that, there's no reason to consider a trade. We can see our local high here has still yet to be tested. So 18 cents even needs to be broken before we have any legs to stand on. So this coin is not in good shape, not recommended to take it long at all right now. I'm not saying you should take a short per se, but if Bitcoin starts to struggle, we start to see a retest this low 17 cent range, we may see a continuation further. That might be a consideration for a short. Right now, this is just the best trade for this coin right now is no trade. Okay, simple way to understand it. All right, so that's what we got there. Hope that makes sense. I described it correctly. Thank you so much for being an awesome part of my life. Feel free to join us over on Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. Or more important, join our Trading Academy community or Signals group. Got a lot of good stuff going through there as well with my trade alerts. Those have been highly regarded recently, so I appreciate the feedback and just being an awesome part of my life. Thanks again. Look forward to seeing the next one. Take care of yourself out there. Bye-bye.